busting. Many brothers I be sparking and rusting, mad like inside the dark. Call me Bill Snatcher, just a brother for the rapture. I hang live, holding on strong, hard to capture. Extravagant, resurrect the track and it's militant. And I react like a convict and start killing. It's manifested. The gods work like appliances, dealing in my cycle.
Before we go any further, just want to say today's video is going to be brought to you by Fandomion. If you want to buy some really awesome anime merch from My Hero Academia, Attack on Titan, and Haiku, and so many other anime, I recommend using my link in the description box to check them out. And there's free worldwide shipping on orders over $39. You'll also get an additional 5% off using my promo code down below. For any of you guys who might be interested or on the fence, I highly recommend checking out their website. Pay attention to the size chart. That'll be the biggest thing I would tell you guys. But with that being said, though, let's jump back into today's video. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Naruto Explain here, bringing you guys another discussion for Boruto Naruto Next Generations. And today I want to talk to you guys about the character of Amado, and I want to talk to you about whether or not Naruto is making a mistake by bringing Amado into the village. And I want to revisit this topic based on solely around what happens in the anime. So we're not going to be talking about what takes place in the manga. I don't want to spoil anime only fans because this month in the Boruto manga, as of this recording, September 6th, the Boruto anime is going to be getting very close to the manga by the end of this month. So I don't want to spoil anything that's getting ready to happen that's coming up. But I want to talk to you guys about Amado and why, looking back at it, knowing everything that we manga readers know, why Naruto's kind of having his tendency to forgive people being exploited, and why Amado has a lot of signs that he's not somebody that we should be trusting right now. So looking at Amado, we're looking at a character that, sure, he's helping out Naruto and he's giving all this information, but Amado is not a good person. I think we need to establish that first and foremost. Amado has done some of the most heinous acts in the Naruto franchise, and this hits home even harder when you consider the fact that Boruto as a story puts a lot of emphasis on the relationship between parents and children and how the older generation is supposed to nurture this new generation. Well, what we've seen from the character of Amado is that he willingly allowed himself to work on a Jigen, do all those experiments on those children in order to find somebody who is compatible with the Karma Seal. He did human experiments on the car members, turned these people into cyborgs. He was directly responsible for turning Kawkai into a cyborg. Not only that, but he violated the very laws of nature in of itself by making somebody like Kashin Koji, taking the DNA of Jiraiya and turning him into a clone. And instead of treating him like a person, he treated him like a tool, like an asset. He sent him to fight against Jigen, knowing that once Kashin Koji killed Jigen, that he would be then killed by Isshiki Otsutsuki. He was a means to an end. He was not viewed as a human being, but instead he was viewed as a tool, as somebody that was disposable. And Naruto and Amado had that moment to where they kind of clashed inside of Naruto's office when they're in that interrogation room, and Naruto asked Amado, did he know that this was a one-way trip? And Amado basically tells him, what does something like that even matter? In episode 214, you saw the difference between Naruto and Amado, and I think that this adds another layer to it in the fact that on one hand, he had no problem using Shikadai to get what he wants, which is protection from the Hokage, to be made a citizen of Konoha. But at the same time, look at what he did. He put a bomb around Shikadai's neck. Granted, that bomb was not going to go off and kill Shikadai because it was a fake, but the fact that he was able to not only think about a plan like that, but also put it into action and give the appearance that if he did not get what he wants, he would kill an innocent child. It shows you that you have a character who will not stop at anything to get the things that it is that he wants. He's put himself in a situation where he's a very valuable asset to Naruto because of all the information he possesses. Katasuke said that Amado working underneath him gives him the opportunity to take all of Amado's science and research and better Konoha's scientific ninja weapon tech department. But at the same time, at what cost are you doing that? Because if he's willing to cross moral lines like this and keep secrets from somebody like Naruto, like not saying, hey, I know Jiraiya was your sensei, but I cloned him, and Kashin Koji was him, and I basically allowed you to watch the clone of your sensei get murdered. Amado still keeps secrets. Even with the things that are going on in the manga right now, Amado still has things close to the vest, and he still has not earned the trust of somebody like Shikamaru. Well, I kind of feel like Naruto's good nature is being used against him, and on one hand, I understand that Naruto, even as Hokage, he's sharper, and he's somebody that is able to come up with strategies now, and he is somebody that is able to see that there's light and darkness in this world. But at the same time, Naruto's also in a situation where he has to understand that not everyone is worth working with, even if they have the cure to cancer, because of things that they've done in the past. And this is just my opinion though, but because of things that they've done in the past, because they don't have a track record of being somebody that's trustworthy, it might be a cure for cancer. But at the same time, what is the side effect of it? What is the cost of working with them? That's the issue with Amado right there. Amado's given all this information on the Otsutsuki clan, and seemingly all that Amado wants is to get protection from Konoha. But somebody who was willing to play 5-dimensional chess with somebody like Jigen, aka Isshiki Otsutsuki, the fact that he was willing to go behind this man's back, plot and scheme for a way to bring him down. If he has the balls to do something like that, is it really crazy to say that he does not have the balls to later on betray Naruto? That's the thing right there. I feel like there's something else with this character of Amado, and I kind of feel like for as big as Naruto's heart is, this is where somebody like Sasuke should have shut this down. This is where somebody like Shikamaru should have shut this down as well. Once they found out that Amado didn't have a real bomb on Shikadai's neck, at some point somebody should have said, do we really need to trust this guy? Do we really need to work with him? I know everything that happens after the fact, they're reacting more than anything, but after everything settles, after these next 4 episodes of the Boruto anime, this was that time where somebody should have taken that time to reevaluate whether or not they're going to continue working with Amado going forward. The fact that this man, again, played 5-dimensional chess with somebody like Isshiki Otsutsuki, do you really think he's not going to take the opportunity to run game on somebody like Naruto, who, despite getting smarter, Naruto still needs a beginner's manual of how to play shogi? So the fact is that if he can play 5-dimensional chess with somebody like that and manage to get out alive and manage to kill the vessel that Isshiki did not want to reincarnate inside of, and then rob Isshiki of the opportunity to use Kawaki's body, if he can pull off big brain moves like that, what makes you think that he's not going to be arrogant enough to think he can outsmart Naruto? However, I'm curious to know from you guys, do you guys think that Amado crossed too many lines for Naruto to consider working with him? And the second question I have is, do you think if Naruto knew that Kashin Koji was a clone of Jiraiya, that this is something that would have changed his opinion of Amado? Do you think this would have been enough for Naruto to stop working with Amado? Let me know down in the comment section below. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching until then. Have an awesome day, guys.